Okay, so we're going to start seated with our legs stretched out in front of us. And then just get yourself situated. Your hands down by your side, fingertips spread. Relax those shoulders. Close your eyes. Draw your toes up toward your forehead. Bring your chin to chest. Ear to right ear to right shoulder. Rotate that head to the rear. And then right on around for left ear to left shoulder. And then chin to chest. We're going to do that 5 more times. We're settling down into our bones, listening to our body. And when you're done with your 6 rotations, come back to a moment of stillness. Take your time. This is all about your practice. Release any tension that you may be holding in your shoulders, in your upper back. Now we're going to rotate our head counterclockwise, so left ear to left shoulder. Rotate that head to the rear. And then right ear to right shoulder. And then chin to chest. We're taking a moment to slow down our pace. We live in such a busy world. We're always go, go, go. You have to take time and practice self-care. And when you're finished, you can come to a moment of stillness. Rotate those shoulders to the rear. Nice big circles. That's 6 times to the rear, and then 6 times forward. Nice big circles with those shoulders. And come back to a moment of stillness when you're done. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand to right leg, left hand to right leg, twist. So normally we would be like sitting crisscross and we would have that right or that left hand on that right knee. We're doing the same thing except our legs are extended. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Stretch up out of your waist and twist. Inhale, arms back to center. Exhale, forward fold, reaching for those toes, ankles, calves, shins, wherever you can reach. Using your biceps to pull yourself down. And just let your head hang. Slowly roll yourself back up. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand to right knee and twist. Inhale, arms back to center, overhead. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. This helps to release that low back and those hamstrings. Slowly come back up. Back to a seated position. Bring the soles of your feet to the ground. Roll back on that sits bone. Hands parallel to the ground. And lift those legs for boat pose. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're engaging your core. Fifteen more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soles of your feet back on the earth. You're cheating. Release your legs back down to the ground. Okay. Come over on your right side. You're going to kickstand that right arm and that right leg. Extend the left leg and extend that left arm for a side plank. But by now, you should be able to stack those legs, at least for a little bit, for that side plank. Thrust. Huh? Good. Awesome. I can't see the bottom part of your legs, but good job. Okay, from here, you're just going to turn over into a plank position. Make sure the eyes of your elbows are turned towards the front of the room. Lift those kneecaps to engage those quads. Fingers are nice and spread. Shoulders are pushed back to slide down your back. Hips are tucked under. You're engaging your core, but you're still breathing. Release those knees. Open them as wide as you want. Big toes together. Hips to heels. And walk those hands out for a resting pose. Roll back up through tabletop. And then we're gonna go for a side plank on the left side. So kickstand that left hand, extend that left leg, then that right leg, and then bring that right arm up overhead. Exhale and release down into a plank. Release those knees. Open those knees as wide as you like. Big toes together. Hips to heels. Walk those hands out. Place your forehead on the ground. Push yourself up through tabletop. Back to a plank position. Now you're gonna walk your hands toward your feet, but not all the way down. And then just place your elbows on the ground. Fingertips are spread nice and wide. Elbows are directly under your shoulders. So the bottom half of your body is like downward facing dog. And then the top part of your body is like upward facing dog. If you need more of an intense stretch, you can walk your hands in toward your feet in toward your elbows some. Okay. Slide those feet back for a low plank position. Make sure you're breathing. Drop those knees to the ground. Untuck your toes. The small of your back should be arched. Release your forehead back to the earth. Push up through tabletop for a plank position. Walk those hands back to your feet. Come down on those elbows. If you need to come up on your toes some, that's fine. Or you can drive your heels into the ground. Slide those elbows back out for a low plank. Release those knees to the ground. Untuck those toes. Press those forearms and all 10 fingers into the ground. Head and eyes on the horizon. Shoulder blades are squeezed down your back. Engaging your core and using your lower back to lift your body. Exhale, release your forehead back to the earth. Extend that right arm shoulder height. Then lift that left leg. Then you're going to roll over on your right side. So that left foot is directly behind your right leg. Inhale, come back to center. Bring that right arm back under that shoulder. Extend that left arm out, shoulder height. Raise that right foot to the sky and roll over onto that left hip. Inhale, come back to center. Bring both hands directly under your shoulders. Forehead on the earth. And then you're going to inhale and then just lift both feet. Squeezing those glutes. Using your glutes and your lower back to lift your legs. Exhale, slowly release. And this time you're going to inhale and you're going to use your lower back to lift your upper body for cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, release your forehead back to the earth. Extend that right hand back out. Lift that left leg and roll over onto that right hip. Inhale, come back to center. Bring that right hand back under that shoulder. Extend that left hand. Lift that right leg. And roll over onto that right hip. Or left hip, excuse me. Inhale, come back to center. This time you're going to slide the tops of your hands down toward your legs. You're going to engage your arms, engage your legs. So you're lifting those kneecaps to engage those thighs. You're squeezing those glutes. And then you're going to inhale and raise your upper and lower body. Exhale, release. Push yourself up through tabletop, back to child's pose. Knees as wide as you want. Big toes together. Forehead on the earth. Inhale, come back to tabletop. You can take a couple of rounds of cat-cow here at your own pace. And then you're going to meet me on your back. All the way down. Let your feet fall open. Palms facing the sky. Walk those shoulder blades down your mat. Just take a moment of stillness here. Catch your breath if you need to. Bring your focus and your attention back to your breath. Bring the soles of your feet to the earth. Their hips distance apart. And then you're just going to windshield wiper your legs. So you're just going to rotate your legs from side to side. Come back to center. Place that left ankle over that right knee. And then you're going to grab the back of your right thigh and just pull both legs into your chest. Exhale, release. Windshield wiper those legs. Now you're going to place that right ankle on that over that left knee. Reach through and grab the back of your left knee. And just pull it towards your chest. Exhale, release. Windshield wiper those knees. This time you're going to extend that left leg. Bring the sole of your right foot to the sky. Take those two peace fingers and grab for your big toe. If you can. If you can't, you can reach wherever your hand lands. Then exhale, let that leg drop to the right side of your body. You can still hold your big toe. If you can't hold your big toe and drop your leg, that's fine. If you need to bend your knees some, that's fine too. Inhale, bring that leg back to center. And exhale, you're going to bend that knee and pull your knee toward your armpit for half happy baby. Exhale, release. Bring that left foot to the sky. Use those two peace fingers and grab your big toe. And if you need to have your foot up, where your right foot, the sole of your right foot on the ground, that's fine too. That'll relieve some of that pressure and that tension. Then exhale, I'm going to drop that leg to the left. Inhale and come back to center. Exhale, bend that knee toward your shoulder for a half happy baby. Exhale, release. Let your feet fall open. Palms facing the sky. Shoulder blades walking down your mat. Allow the ground to hold you up. And just let it all go. Release any tension that still remains in your body. Focus on your practice for today. And when you're ready, you can roll over to one side and push yourself up. And this concludes our strength and flexibility for today. It is 10 minutes till. I was keeping an eye on that time so you won't be late for your clients. So